Hey guys, welcome back to another Manchester United career mode video. This is episode number 7 and I'd like to thank you for clicking on this video. If this is your first time coming across this channel, this is a career mode series where I'm trying to turn Manchester United into a big team again. Not in terms of stature, but in terms of the way they play football and how they manage off the field and on the field. So give it a chance. And yeah, give me feedback if you make it to the end. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the episode, and subscribe as well. So let's get into this episode. We're going to be playing this whole month. The only 2 games that can be live reaction are the 2 Premier League games that are big, like City and Chelsea. But yeah, we're going to get into the first game. It's against Young Boys. This is the Champions League group stage match. This is going to be the 4th match in our group stage. At the moment, we're unbeaten. We've won every game in a row. And yeah, it's going to be a big game for us because it kind of decides whether we're going to confirm first place or not. How I'm going to start in this game, I'm going to have David De Gea in goal, Delo, Varane, Maguire and Shaw in the defence. I'm going to have a 2 midfield partnership because I'm playing 4-4-2. McTominay is going to start with Van der Beek. Pogba's going to be playing left mid, and we've got Sancho playing at right mid. Up front, we have Martial. He's the main guy up front. He's going to be making runs in behind. And Cavani is going to be the support striker, pressing and actually winning loose balls for Martial. So the first highlights, a corner kick in the 5th minute. Pogba roulettes a player, plays it into Martial from close range. The keeper pulls off a save after Martial takes a shot. In the 10th minute, Cavani plays a nice ball over the top. Martial takes a nice touch and runs through on goal and rolls it into the bottom right corner to make it 1-0 to Man United. So we have a repeated situation, except this time I don't do a skill. I just skip past the player with Pogba from a short corner, cross it in into Varane, and he heads it down for 2-0. So we're 2-0 up now. It's the 25th minute, and Saman has the ball. And like I said, Young Boys will come forward with an aggressive approach, and then not someone to push over. Elliot plays it into Nsame, and he just smashes it past De Gea after the poor defense couldn't get it cleared. So we have another situation. They had a corner and I couldn't get it cleared again. Poor defending, Pogba dwelling on the ball too much, and Elliot beats De Gea at his near post to make it 2-2. I think I accidentally skipped a goal, so I sincerely apologise. At the moment it's 3-2 and it's the 47th minute, and yeah, I just took a shot with Cavani. It was saved. In the 73rd minute it's still 3-2. Lingard is on, Ronaldo's on, and Lingard manages to get a goal after Ronaldo slips him in behind to make it 4-2. In the 78th minute, we have Jadon Sancho on the right hand side. I'm coming forward, just buying some time, waiting for that run from Rashford. He makes that run, I play him in, and he smashes it into the opposite corner for 5-2. So we ended up beating Young Boys very convincingly. And yeah, I'm happy with the result. I'm very frustrated with the defending. So we have another player to look at now, Yves Bissouma. I believe he's not going to be good enough for this team, simply because he don't have enough pace. I need someone pacey in the midfield who can basically run back and help the defense. Also, Greenwood, he's making demands of wanting to be in the team. I'm letting him know he's not in charge. This part, I'm just setting up my instructions. So we're getting to that time of the season where I need to start thinking about players in January. So these are the instructions I've got. I've got a centre back one, a right back, defensive mid and a winger. So those are the positions I'm trying to bolster within the next 2 seasons. Next we have the Manchester United and Manchester City, the Manchester Derby game. We're at Old Trafford. It is the league. We beat them in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, I only just clocked. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. I've been saying Carabao instead of Carabao. I'm tapped. Yeah, but this is the team I'm starting with. It's Delo, Lindelof, Varane and Tellers. They're the back 4, and goals obviously De Gea, the captain. My midfield 3 is McTominay, Pogba and Fernandes. Up front I got Rashford on the left wing, Ronaldo obviously in the centre, and then we have Sancho on the right. So yeah, we're playing a holding formation 4-3-3, where City they're playing a 4-3-3 false 9. So let's see who wins the midfield battle and comes out on top in this game.
Just moments away from kick-off time here at the Theatre of Dreams. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And I'll tell you what, Stuart, what an encounter this promises to be.
Well, I can't wait for this one, Derek. These are 2 massive clubs full of top-class players, and the atmosphere inside.
So here we go. So here we go. A massive game for the title race. First versus second. Man United versus Manchester City and Old Trafford. Just taking our time to get forward. We end up losing the ball again. Oh, in behind again. Ferran Torres is in behind. What is going on? Where's Lindelof? Well done, Varane, for recovering. There's the low. Sancho. Into Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a shot. It's a save by Edison. Tried my luck, see if I could beat him from there. Oh, the Gundogan plays a high ball up the field. The low gets to it before Sterling.
Well, how can you stop him? If you get too tight, he'll use the space behind you, drop off, and he'll turn and run at you. Add that to his movement in
There's
the
Paul
box,
Pogba.
and you can see why he's
Oh,
scored
well
so many
done.
goals.
Riding tackles. Pogba couldn't play the ball in behind. Well done, Lindelof. There's Pogba. He's being dragged by Rodri. Paul Pogba making nice strides. Takes a shot. Forces Edison to pull off a decent save.
Silva.
Oh, Sterling making me look like a fool. Oh, Gabriel Jesus as well joining in. There's Kyle Walker. Cuts it back into Gabriel Jesus. There's Bernardo Silva. Takes a shot. Is blocked by Lindelof. And David De Gea comes out to catch the ball. And Telles can recover the ball. So yeah, as you can see, the stats, they don't lie. When control of possession, we are creating a few chances to get shots off. Just haven't got the cutting edge yet. Ferran Torres being pulled up for that tackle. Rashford plays it up the line into below. Ball swung in and Ronaldo gets a shot off Edison with the quick reflexes. There's Ferran Torres. Walker. Gabriel Jesus is tackled by Telles. Telles has been really solid in this game so far. Putting in really good performances lately. Looking short. Out of the first team, the ball played to the far post as João Cancelo was tackled by Delo. It's quite frustrating. Oh, I won the ball. Well done, Fernandes. Here's Rashford. Thinks it over the top. Ronaldo takes a shot, a quick fire shot. Edison again. Keeping City in the game. We should be at least 3-0 up at this point. Bruno thinks over the top. Ronaldo can run onto it. John Stones again. There to prevent it. We're going to go into half-time drawing 0-0 with our neighbours. Our noisy neighbours, Man City.
The emphasis on United, Stuart. How would you assess what they've done?
First half, decent. We controlled the game, controlled possession, created a lot of chances, just been very wasteful up front. But then again, Edison's having a really good game. I can't really expect my players to do any more than they've done. I just think Ronaldo needs to be a bit more ruthless in order to get past Edison. He's really good at moving into channels, playing that target man role as well. His link-up play is perfect for a game like this. Just giving Ronaldo a few more chances to change the game for us, and Rashford loses the ball. It's Kyle Walker into Ruben Diaz. Gundogan plays it forward as Sterling into Bernardo Silva. Sterling making a run. Lindelof tries to stop him, clips him from behind. Advantage is given by the free kick. Not really pressuring De Gea. De Gea's he's not had anything to do so far. I don't wish for him to do anything, because if City start coming out the blocks, attacking us, it's not going to be a good look for the defence. Here's Jadon Sancho. Tried to go for the dink again. It's not worked. When will I learn? You won't be able to embarrass Edison. It's going to take something classier than a dink. So I'm making a double change now. Donny van der Beek's going to come on. Paul Pogba's off. Ronaldo's off. Martial's on. Martial really impressed against Young Boys. I know it's Young Boys and it's not a team like City, but he does possess ability to open up this game a bit for us. Oh, well done, Varane. Back in time to block that cross, and he intercepts the pass as well. There's Van der Beek, United on the counter-attack. I play the ball through in the gap into Rashford. Man United have really good numbers right now forward, and Rashford flops the cutback. So I'm just going to draw them out now. Just move this ball around at the back. Slow down the tempo. 4 against 3 potentially. Here's a Martial through on goal. Anthony Martial to make it 1-0 to United. And we've done it with 10 minutes to go. I knew he would open up this game. Anthony Martial making a nice run into the channels. Moving in behind the defence, beating the offside trap.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can see. But you'd expect him to score from that range. But they all count.
We've been waiting for that goal for about 80 minutes of this game. We finally gotten it. We just need to hold on to the lead and dictate the tempo for the last 9 minutes. So I've taken off Bruno. I brought on Nemanja Matic for the last 2 minutes. The ball swung in and Grealish gets ahead to it, but De Gea is alert. They bought on Delap for Torres. So I think they're aiming to utilise fresh legs. A nice ball played for him to Martial. Martial takes a shot and Ederson gets a right hand to it. We have 2 minutes remaining for added on time. We have a corner on this left hand side. We're retaining possession. Pretty much got the 3 points now. Are we going to put the icing on the cake with one last attack? And we do. Jadon Sancho against his former club. He played in the academy of Manchester City. And he puts the nail in the coffin. 2-0 in the very last moments of the game. My job isn't complete. The rebuild is still continuing. It needs to happen. We need to get over the line. But this is a really good sign of progression. 2-0 at home to our noisy neighbours. It must be gut-wrenching for the City fans. I liked the fashion that we've done it in. So my scouts have completed the report on Tchouaméni and he's looking quite promising. 21 and he's a centre mid. He's 6'2", and for a 6'2" player, he's very mobile. That's something I need in my midfield. And here's another player that you guys have been suggesting, Declan Rice. Like I said in the comment section, I'm not ignoring you guys. It's just that Declan Rice, he doesn't necessarily fit everything I want in a midfielder to basically protect the defense, but he's also a good shout. So I did take a look at him. He's looking quite good. At the moment, my eyes are mainly on Tchouaméni. So we're going into the Watford game, and these are some changes I've made from the last team. So Van der Beek comes in for Paul Pogba. Matic is in for McTominay, and then we also have Martial coming in for Ronaldo. Greenwood is in for Rashford, and Greenwood is obviously going to play on the right. Sancho's been moved off to the left. So yeah, it's quite a strong team. I'm not being complacent in the league, even though it is Watford. I expect them to put up a fight. So yeah, let's get into the first highlight. In the 3rd minute, Martial's played through on goal, and I make it 1-0 very early on in the game. In the 17th minute, Watford fight back with a goal from Sarr. He beats De Gea outside of the box. I don't blame De Gea for most of these goals. It's literally the defenders. They need to be closing players down. Too many long shots are getting scored against me. It's embarrassing. In the 24th minute, Martial makes it 2-1 after Matic drills a pass into him, and he also drills it into the bottom left corner after taking a touch. In the 29th minute, Sancho's coming forward, he drills a pass into Martial. I then slide it over to Fernandes and I smash it into the top left corner. So in the 73rd minute, I have skipped a goal again. I don't know what's going on, guys. I sincerely apologise. It's 4-1 at the moment, and it's the 74th minute. Here's Jadon Sancho. He skips past the player, which is Danny Rose. He takes me out. These are tackles that I need to be wary of. I can't be getting Sancho injured. It's an important season for him to develop and me to get used to him. There you see me take on a player, destroy him on the left hand side of Rashford, slip in Greenwood, and Greenwood drills it into the bottom right corner. yeah, it was the 86th minute and we made it 5-1. So Claudio Ranieri never had enough defensively to stop me from smashing them 5-1. They didn't play bad football necessarily. We were just too good on the day, and the keeper was quite shocking. But the rest of their team, they did put up quite of a fight. I did have to work for most of my goals. So Elanga's now going to go out on loan. I'm going to try get him some first team football elsewhere. He's not going to be a world beater after going out on loan after 1 season or 2 seasons. It's going to be tiny steps to make it into the first team. So here are some changes in this game for the Villarreal match. I brought in Maguire, Bailey, Fred, Pogba, and I've also brought in Rashford. He's back in the team as well. Wan-Bissaka's back in the team, and so is Shaw. So there's quite a lot of changes going into this game against Villarreal. It's the second to last match of the group stage, and I'm probably going to take it a bit easy and slow down a bit. So yeah, without further ado, this game's about to start. Villarreal, they're not really playing too well in the Champions League, so I expect us to basically bypass them quite easily. So yeah, we're going to get into the first highlight. Is in the 3rd minute of the game. Fred has the ball in the midfield. There's Bruno Fernandes coming forward. I slip in Martial, and Martial slips the ball into the goal to make it 1-0 in the 4th minute. So the next highlight is the 12th minute, and Villarreal are on the attack. Parejo plays on Gerard Moreno, and yeah, I'm quite appalled by my defence. We're allowing a Villarreal that's bottom of the group stage to actually put up a fight. In this next highlight, Estupinan miscontrols the ball, loses it, and then Martial plays in Greenwood, and Greenwood easily sweats it into Rashford to make it 2-1 in the 18th minute. So Parejo has the ball in the 25th minute, plays it to Estupinan. He plays it forward into Moy Gomez, and Moy Gomez slips in Gerard Moreno. And again, Bailey's out of position. Maguire's too slow to recover, and then we're punished for it, and it's 2-2. In the second half, we play high pressing and we force a mistake out of them. Eventually, Greenwood just finesses it into the goal for 3-2. In the 79th minute, I slip Ronaldo in behind, and he makes it 4-2 quite easily as well. At this point, all the changes I made freshened up our attack, and it was hard for them to actually gain possession. In the 84th minute, Gerard Moreno, he's been a problem this whole game. Look how I'm hovering over him with Wan-Bissaka and Bailey, but yet he still manages to play it into Penna. It's shocking defending. Bailey and Wan-Bissaka, they just need to go. Maguire needs to go. The old regime is not working for me. This is why I don't start these guys in important games. Right now, the only players I trust is just about Varane and Lindelof at the back. The low, he's obviously winning me over. So guys, this is what this save is all about. Finding gems, unearthing gems, and trying to create a pathway to the first team, not going out and just signing players for 80 million, 70 million. I want this to be something that lasts. If I do all of that splashing the cash ring, it'll get boring. But yeah, this is one good player that I have, and I just found him. He's a cam at the moment. He's 17. His potential can go up to 94. His overall's already 68. So he's already going to be a world beater. I'm going to turn him into centre mid. We have another player called Jordan Willis. He's 17. His overall's 63. From looking at his stats, he can become a good striker, and it's possible for him to become a striker within 4 weeks. So I'm going to do that because I stumble upon a lot of wingers in my scouting not my scouting network. When I send out scouts to find players, I tend to get a lot of wingers. I rarely get really good strikers, so I'm going to turn him into a striker, and it also suits him as well, judging from his individual stats. We also have Rory Beveridge as well. He's centre forward. His overall's 59. He's Scottish. I'm going to turn this guy into a cam. He doesn't have great physical stats. He barely has great technical ability, but he is 15, and yeah, his overalls is high. So if I turn him into a cam, he'll probably come out decent. Cancelo again with another award, October's Player of the Month. He's been dominating the league at the moment at right back or left. He's been playing left back. The next game we have against Chelsea. We're away from home at Stamford Bridge, and yeah, we've made a lot of changes from that game against Villarreal. Lindelof is back into the team, as well as Varane, Telles, and Dalot. So the whole back four has changed again. We've got McTominay in CDM, Van der Beek in the midfield with Fernandes and McTominay. Greenwood remains on the right wing, and Ronaldo's up front. We have Sancho on the left wing. So yeah, that's kind of telling. I've been I've been going with Sancho on the left wing over Rashford because I think Sancho's a lot more creative. Rashford doesn't really create much chances. He takes them, but he doesn't create them. And yeah, I'd rather have a creator than an extra player that takes chances, because we get goals from all over the team, from all over the pitch. So yeah, I'd rather have someone to create chances than take them, because we've got enough goals in the squad as it is.
Here we
So
go,
yeah,
a big
without
game at
further
Stamford
ado,
Bridge.
let's get into
Last
some
time we
live
played
reaction
there,
against Chelsea.
we ended up getting a victory against them. We played really well against them. This is the league, so the form is going to obviously be different. We've all filled in different type of sides out. And recently, my defense have been exposed. So let's see if Tuchel can take advantage of a really fragile United defense. So I already know the approach I'm gonna take. I'm gonna try control possession, dictate tempo, and be very patient in the attack. Free kick given on the edge of the box. Lindelof has handled the ball. This is a dangerous position for Ziyech to take a free kick. I'm going to move McTominay on the line. It's a little cheesy glitch here. Oh no. Oh no. Shot blocked by Varane. They laid it off into Lukaku. He was quite lucky to get away with that. There's Fernandez, plays the ball over the top into Greenwood. He's in a foot race with Aspilicueta. Greenwood cuts in on his right foot. Mason Greenwood shoots, and he finishes so early in the game, the 5th minute. This guy is a star on the right-hand side. He's turning up. Oh, Ronaldo running into traffic. Guys, let me know in the comment section, how long do you want me to keep Ronaldo for? Do you want me to keep him until he retires? Or do you want me to get rid of him after this season and start the rebuild a lot earlier? Because Ronaldo in the team does stagnate the progress of Martial being the number 9. Also Greenwood as well. I'm sure everyone wants to see Greenwood down the middle rather than be on the wing. We'll need to apply more pressure on some of these players. They're having too much time on the ball to pick out a pass. Well done, Delo, to cut out that free ball. McTominay plays it to the right hand side. There's Mason Greenwood giving Chilwell the burners. Greenwood has options in the centre. He dinks it into the centre. Ronaldo with the header, and he makes it 2-0. Mendy. What was Mendy doing? I believe Mendy could have done way better there to save that. But Ronaldo has nodded us in to a 2-goal lead. So we're going into half time. 2-0 up at Stamford Bridge. A really good performance in the first half. Sturdy defending. The attack has been very creative. Greenwood has been outstanding. Perfect performance. So Tottenham are beating Burnley away from home 1-0 at half time as well. So yeah, that's the only other game that's going on simultaneously as my one. We want to come out with the same tactic, be patient on the ball, create chances. Also watch runs in behind this time around, because I think teams like this, they come out spurred up, ready to bombard my defense with attacks. Here's a Chilwell. Cuts it back. Pulisic. Got to concentrate now. Well done. Delos had a really good game as well. Jorginho heads it into Chilwell. Ends up getting the ball back and dinks it over the top into Chilwell. Chelsea are trying to get a goal back here. Here's Ziyech. Lukaku into Ziyech. What a save by De Gea. Really crucial. Oh, what is going on? I didn't even aim it to Van der Beek. I was aiming at Ronaldo. One thing about me, I hate passing mistakes. Sancho cuts in on his right foot. Tried to pick up Van der Beek. He ran into the vacant area that Sancho left. So about to make some changes. Ronaldo's about to come off, and so is Fernandes. Anthony Martial's on, and so is Paul Pogba. I've moved Van der Beek into the number 10 role. I basically play with two number 10s anyway, because they both are free roaming positions. So Luke Shaw's going to come on, play the dying moments of the game, so we can see it out, have some energy at left back, keep the clean sheet. Telles is off now.
Donny van de Beek.
3 minutes added on.
Delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board.
They've allowed Sancho to turn into space, which is a big mistake. Here's Martial. Oh, took the shot. Pogba takes a shot. It's into the crowd.
Time for cool heads.
Chelsea have the ball now. It's pretty much too late for them to get a consolation. We've got a clean sheet in Stamford Bridge. Wonderful performance by the defenders. Players that have stood out the most is Mason Greenwood, fantastic up front. Sancho doing well up against Reece James. Also, last but not least, Diogo Dalot. He's had that right hand side on lock. Fantastic performance. Great way to end the episode as well.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win.
So this is the Group F standings. So we're on the last game now. Everyone's played 5 games. Man United are on top with 15 points. Bergamo Calcio, they have 10 points on the second. Young Boys, they've been blitzed. So have Villarreal. Young Boys are third with 2 points, and Villarreal are fourth with 1 point. So those two have to battle out for Europa League on the final day. So we remain on top of the table, of course. We've extended the gap against Man City because we beat them directly, and we also beat Chelsea. So we beat both of the title contenders at the moment, and yeah, it's looking good for us in this episode. I've extended the gap by 10 points on Chelsea and 7 points on Man City. So we're back to the original 7-point gap. So we've completed November. We've ran through it. The next episode is going to be half of December. December's a really congested month. We've got a lot of cup games, the end of the Champions League group stage, and a lot of Premier League games being played going into Christmas and the New Year's as well. So yeah, like I said, it's going to be halved, and it's going to be quite a long episode, possibly. So again, it's going to be one of them attention span killers. If you do tune in, I'm sincerely sorry about the length of the video. Normally I keep it as brief as possible because I'm not too sure how to gauge how long you guys like to watch career mode videos for. Also, suggest in the comment section as well, do you like your career modes long and informative, or quick, short, and easy to consume? That's also feedback I would like to receive as well, just so I know, and also I can gauge what you guys like in terms of the video length. But yeah, if you made it this far and you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like. It goes a long way for me. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and drop some comments below. Again, all these things help with engagement and the algorithm, and there's a lot of people that come back continuously and also support by doing those things as well. I really appreciate everyone that drops comments and takes time. Also, no suggestion is a stupid suggestion. Even if I don't listen to it, I'm still grateful for the fact that you suggested it. Yeah, like I said, no comment is a stupid comment, no suggestions is a stupid suggestion. Everyone has ideas, and I'm grateful for people to chip in. But yeah, I hope to see you in another episode. Goodbye for now.